Hello Matchers, yo soy Carla Márquez de Match FM y quiero agradecerles por sintonizar a través de toda la cadena Match FM, también en nuestras plataformas @Match MX FM. Hoy nos acompaña un artista Match bastante increíble e internacional que suena a través de toda la cadena, un artista que formó parte de una de las boy bands más icónicas y exitosas. Today I have the honor of introducing you to one of my favorite artists. He has built an incredible career on his own, and here in Mexico, he holds a very special place in people's heart. Hi, Louis Tomlinson. Welcome to Match FM.
What a lovely introduction. Hello, how you doing?
I'm great. I'm so happy to be here talking with you. And also, congratulations, Louis, on your new album, How Did I Get Here? We're only a few weeks into its release, but it already feels very different from your previous work. You said before that your first album was about rediscovering who you were as a solo artist. Then Facing the Future was a moment where you finally felt like yourself. So where does this album sit for you emotionally? And what stage of your life does this album represent?
I think I suppose age in this time of my life is definitely plenty of time for reflection. And I'm lucky enough to have done some pretty cool things in my life, and I feel grateful for that. And I'm definitely reflecting on those things a lot more now. Um, but mostly this record has been informed from the confidence that I've built up on the last two tours. I wouldn't have been able to make this record without that. Really, really good and confident about what I'm doing, and it made me really excited to make the record. So hopefully that comes across. And yeah, it was deliberate for me to try and make something that felt like an evolution.
Yeah, this era feels very confident and calm. Does it feel that way from the inside too?
It feels very what? Sorry, I missed that.
Oh, it's very confident and calm.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, yeah, definitely. And again, like I said, I've built up that confidence from the tour shows. But I wanted that to come across. I feel really positive in myself at the moment and in life in general. And hopefully that shines.
Oh, yeah, it definitely feels like it. And also, Louis, I want to talk about your tour for a moment. The album is called How Did I Get Here? But the tour is How Did We Get Here? You said that the we includes your fans because, of course, your fans have been on the journey with you every step of the way. So I just wanted to ask you, do you feel that both you and your audience are in a more mature place now? And does that influence the way you write or the stories you want to tell?
Yeah, I think yes and no. I think both me and the fan base as a collective, yeah, we are definitely more mature these days, but probably have moments of weakness, like everyone. I suppose it depends what time I go on Twitter when I sit with dependent on the maturity of the people on there. But it's what's something that I thought it's always been really special and not something that every artist gets to share with fans is the fact that we were in the industry from such a young age. We literally have grown up with a lot of people and shared a lot of memories and moments together. And that's something that I've always really cherished and always felt really, really grateful for. Yeah, it's a really lovely story of ours, I think.
Yeah, and it's also been like really fun to grow up with you also as well. But and also, Louis, you've said many times that Mexico holds a very special place in your heart, and it's also one of the countries that listens to your music the most. So, what is it about the Mexican audience that makes that connection feel so strong for you?
There's something that we've got going on together. I must have been Mexican in another life or something. I don't know. I've always felt really good doing the shows there. There's a certain kind of chaos to the shows that I love. Um, yeah, there's an incredible atmosphere every time I'm there. It's just a really really exciting place to be. It's also a place that I spent a little bit of time on holiday over the years. Love the food, love the people. So yeah, just a place that I weirdly, even though it's so far away from home, I feel weirdly really at home there. It's nice.
Oh, it's really nice to know that, Louis. And of course, Mexico definitely misses you. Is there any small hint you can share about coming back on this tour?
Yeah, I'll give you a big hint. I'll be there next year at some point, I think.
Oh, that's great news. We were expecting tour dates. Oh my God, we were like freaking out.
Nah, I won't leave you guys out.
Oh, thank you so much, Louis. And of course, you released two singles. we have Lemonade and Policies, which felt different from each other but equally energetic. Were those songs meant to showcase the range of sounds and emotions we can expect on this album?
Yeah, Lemonade was deliberately quite a different thing than what we've done before. I mean, even that first 15 seconds is it's kind of like a statement of intent. It shows that it's going to be something a little bit different. And Palaces, I think really feels like an evolution of something that could have lived on Fave in the Future, but maybe a slightly more elevated version of that. So it felt relevant in the story to go like really different and pivot with Lemonade and then kind of bring it a little bit closer to home with Palaces.
And also, Louis, what is it about traveling that inspires you so much to write? Because you wrote a part of the songs in Costa Rica, right?
Yeah, I wanted to surround myself in somewhere that looked very, very different to home and somewhere that felt really kind of tranquil and tropical and beautiful. And just, I wanted to see what that did for the creative and what it did to everyone's kind of. I mean, the obvious thing is it's obviously going to make us all feel really good, but I didn't know that that would definitely materialize into that coming across in the music. And I can definitely hear how I felt when I was in Costa Rica in some of those songs. So yeah, that's cool for me.
Yeah, it's amazing to see that evolution of your music. And also, Louis, you've grown so much as an artist. I remember the first time you ever performed in Mexico as a solo artist was at an award show. Later on, you came back with your first solo tour playing venues around the world. Then, Fade in the Future, it was like a full circle moment because you returned to the very same stage where your solo career began, but this time for your own sold out show in front of the biggest crowd of your career. Looking back at that journey, what are your expectations for performing these new songs live?
Honestly, been the beautiful thing about my career. I might as well just not have expectations because my fans just have a way of just superseding them at all times. So, I mean, look, I've had some incredible moments, and especially the ultimate of what you just described, going back to that same venue and playing their show on my own. That was really special, and that was a really, really incredible show. Um, I've said before, it's always been one of my favorite places to tour. So I'm excited to bring this new record over there. But I kind of got a sneaky suspicion that it's gonna be fucking amazing. You know, I just like
Yeah.
time I'm there, it's amazing. So probably bigger, better, more exciting this time around.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I know. I will be there. And also, Louis, just so we can finish this interview, I just wanted to ask you something. If you could go back and talk to the 18-year-old Louis who first auditioned, knowing everything you already know about the industry, about yourself, what advice would you give him?
I'd probably say to be prepared and accept the fact that you're going to make loads of mistakes along the way, and that's absolutely fine. I still do to a degree, but I've historically I put a lot of pressure on myself, especially when I was younger. Um, and if you have a long career, you've got plenty of time to right a few of the wrongs along the way anyway. So yeah, don't be afraid of making mistakes, I'd say.
Oh yeah, that's such a great advice. And Louis, is there a song in this album that feels especially close to you right now?
The one that I'm listening to the most right now would probably be Imposter, because that's going to be the next single. But other than that, probably Sunflowers. That's a song I really love the sound of. I didn't really imagine a song like that being on this record. So yeah, it makes me feel really proud when I listen to that.
Thank you so much, Louis. We are really excited to hear this new album. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us. It's been such a pleasure. For me personally, it's been a dream come true. And we are really, really excited about this new era and everything that's coming next. We hope to see you very soon back here in Mexico. And everyone, don't forget to listen to How Did I Get Here on January 23. Y gracias, Matcher, a ti que estás sintonizando con nosotros a través de toda la cadena Match FM. Yo soy Carla Márquez, gracias por sintonizar.